Hello everybody. Well, as you can see down there, it says it's 70 in here. One says 70 on that out in the sun, and the other one's got, I think, it's 66. Anyway, let me start back here. I found out how to keep the door shut up tight. You just use tape. You just use tape. And this is what we're using to heat it with. What I'm using to heat it with. This is a Dr. heater. Now, even though this thing is waterproof and everything, you still can't let water drip down in there. Well, I don't know about anybody else's greenhouse, but mine always has water up there, and it's always dripping. So I put an umbrella up there to catch it. As you can see, it's not letting it fall on there, so that's good. I forgot to get my drink. No, I got my coffee. Okay. Anyway, that's what I was wanting to show you. That's how I'm keeping it warm. I've got it set pretty low. I only got it like half of the setting, as you can see. And I'm keeping it like 53 in here, which is plenty warm enough for a greenhouse. Even when it's 30-something outside, it's 50-something in here, so that's plenty warm. Strawberries are still going at it. I got that there. And some over there. One's blooming here. It's right up against it, poor baby. I'm sorry. Not much I can do about it because you're right there at the edge. But anyway, and you're probably wondering, well, you're in a greenhouse. Why are you putting those on there? Well, I have lizards that comes in and stays. And when they get hungry, I had tomatoes in here, little small tomatoes. They'll eat the tomatoes. They'll eat the strawberries. And they'll eat leaves. So anyway, but that's how I'm heating it. That's how I'm heating it. I put it up on blocks, and that keeps it out of the water, sitting in the water. And we've got the umbrella there to keep the water from dripping and going down into the heater unit. It's doing a really good job. So that's cool. Let's walk back here and see how everything's doing. Like I said, this is sitting out in the sun, so I may move it over there. I wanted this sitting on the ground because I want to know how cold it was down there. I mean, of course it's going to be heat up here. Oh, look, he's doing good. This is one of the banana trees that I separated from the mamas. The mamas always have like one or two babies. And I separated that one from it. It had lots of roots. It's going to do good. I got a couple more. I'm not sure what I did with them, but I have a couple more that may or may not survive. Let's go on back here and see what's going on. It's nice. And I've got the heat where it's blowing towards that door, because if I had turned it around the other way, it would be pulling in cold air from around the door. Now, I took tape at night or evening whenever I'm getting ready to shut it up, get everything set in here. I shut the door, and I just run tape around it. It's airtight then, you know? And it works perfect that way. Poor banana plant. I wish he would bend or something, because he's just squishing himself up there. I don't know. Maybe he'll figure it out. The plants are all wet. It's kind of icky in here. But everything's looking good. That's good. Everything's looking nice. My little pond. I'd like to get some little guppies and put in there. I think that is a weed. So we're getting rid of that. I don't remember me telling you. See, everything's looking nice in here. The flowers are just doing really good. The roses are looking good. He's got little new stuff on him. And all that. The fern's putting out new stuff since I've got it in here. For some reason, being outside is just really hard on the plants, and I don't understand why it's that bad on them, except for the sun. Our sun, we're closer to the equator, and the sun is just really, it's really rough on them. That's what I figured that was going to do. Okay. See, there's another little plant, little leaf putting out on it. There's a little tree. A couple little trees. Okay. Wow. So it's doing really good. And when it gets warm enough, it's supposed to get to 60 today, I think, today. So, anyway, when it gets warm enough, I open the door and let fresh air get in here. The bubble wrap on the windows look like they're doing a good job. That's keeping it warmer in here, and I've also got it taped outside. Now, the tape comes off. It does not hurt the, you know, this little stuff here. But the main thing is get cheap tape. You don't want something that's really super strong. You don't want duct tape. But this is wrapping like you get for boxes. But I got the cheapest I could find. And it comes off real easy, like it doesn't hold really good. But it holds enough to get the job done. Now, with all that being said, I just want to say Happy New Year to you. And sun's shining, it's nice. I was going to come out and sit on the porch a while ago, and the sun went in, and I was going like, well, that's the reason I was coming out here, was to sit in the sun. But anyway, so what do y'all think? Everything looking good to you? See, these look so much better after I get them in here. I don't know if the sun's just too hot for it. I think it is. Or if we have a lot of salt rain, because we're not far from the beach. So, you know, when we have storms, it comes in. Of course, it comes in from the beach or whatever, and it has salt in it, because it will rust stuff out there like crazy. Anyway, just wanted to catch you up. That's what I'm doing with this thing here, Mr. Doctor. We have it on a drop cord, but you have to run it on a number 10 wire, 10 gauge, or it would not be safe. But we're running it on a 10 gauge, and we've not had a bit of problems. It'll hold up to 18 or 1,800. This does 1,500 if you cranked it all the way, but I don't. I run it halfway, so it's not pulling that much power. So anyway, Happy New Year. I hope your New Year is going to be really, really, really good. And anyway, that's it. So, I hear the wind blowing. We got some windy out there. But yeah, we couldn't figure out what to put over that to keep the water from dripping in there. So my son says, hey, how about an umbrella? And I'm going like, no, how do we hang it? And then we got to thinking, well, we could just put some wires on it, put it up there, hang it, and it's hanging over there enough that it covers it all. So if water does drip, it's still dripping right on the heater. It drips on that, runs off to the side. And it's up there where it's not going to catch on fire. It's, you know, it's up there, safety. Safety, safety, safety. You have to be careful. All right, then. That's it for now. Please like, subscribe, come back to see me. We'll be doing more on the greenhouse. And it's just, it's really a fun place to be. Let me show you. Oh, get that out of the way. Of course it's not going to go. Go. When you shut this, at best, you've got gapes. Do you see the gapes there, the holes? Well, you come out here, do it like that, just put tape down there. Tape all the way around it, tape in here, tape all the way around the door, and it keeps it sealed up. So this has still got the tape on it, right here. It still has the tape on it. So it's doing a real good job. Let's see. See how the tape's working out here. Oh yeah, it's doing a good job. Good job. Alright. So instead of covering this whole window, it's got the plastic stuff on it. It wouldn't have done much good anyway. I just went around the windows with the tape.